Hi everybody. Um, we dang it, I forgot the anyway. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. We have a new drop alert. Pattern has a new product. They have a scalp serum that you could wash, and it's something that it's in a container, it smells minty. Let me go on the website and then you can see what I'm talking about. I know I've done a video on it before. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Um, Here it goes. It's called the deep. Okay, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. It is called the Deep Scalp Detox. I use the Deep Scalp Detox a lot. And I use it, well, let me not say it a lot. I use it like maybe when I have some buildup, and I do use it when I'm in braids because it does get to the scalp quite a bit, but it is much more of like a serum type thing that I put in my hair. And it's kind of easier because it's pointy, because it has a pointed tip. And so it's kind of easier to just kind of go down the lines, scrub it a bit, rinse it out. And then I do that and I also put a mask on. My braids have been in my hair for this is going on week 4. No, it's going on week 4. And to be frank, it doesn't look brand new, but I think it doesn't look like it's been 4 weeks either. Anyway, so yesterday, I would say a couple of days ago, I did get the new drop, which is the revitalizing scalp serum, um, scalp scrub, which is different from the scalp detox. So the detox is supposed to kind of purge dirt, dead skin, lingering product during or after braids, weaves, and wigs is what they recommend. And I'm going to say it does it. So I hands down recommend it for sure. This one, I'm gonna say, is completely different. As soon as I opened it, because I did use it this morning. Um, okay, so it pops open. I did not know that, which is why there's still a top here. I automatically went to the screw. And as you can see, it is very salty. And one of the ingredients is Himalayan salt. You can completely tell it's pink, right? It is, even though it looks, because you can see how thick it is, it's not that thick. It is, it really does feel like a scrub. I don't feel like putting my hands in it. Um, and so I did put it on my hair, and it is very crumbly. So I'm gonna say that it's not the easiest to apply as the detox. The detox is super easy to apply because you just go whip, 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 rinse out, right? And then I'm massaging a little bit. This one, I actually had to be more intentional in making sure that I hit all my spots. Um, but I'm going to say more, this was a cleaner job than the detox. And I'm going to say why. Because of the salt and the texture of the scrub, as you're scrubbing, as you're massaging it in, it doesn't miss anything. And so I rinsed it out and I did put my mask on top. And as I rinsed it out, and it's just, before you start thinking, it's not human. I don't believe it's human hair. It's very synthetic. And the reason why I say that is because it does get tingly. But when you use the mousse, it makes it a lot easier. And then I do use the mousse all down. I do put scalp oil on, and then I um, do the mousse. The reason why Patterns mousse works so amazing, and I don't put oil on top of my braids before the mousse, is because there's castor oil in the mousse, so it doesn't harden my hair. It actually makes not just the synthetic hair soft and manageable, but it also makes my hair also really soft in the braids. So there's like, look at the amount of fizz. None, zero, no fizz. And this is 4 weeks, right? There, yes, there's some new growth for sure, but the mousse, um, my hair is not dried out because it's castor oil. That's the base of Patterns mousse. It's the best mousse, hands down, ever. I highly recommend, but that's not even what we're here for. We are here for the scalp scrub. And I'm going to tell you that I can tell instantly this is going to last longer than the detox. The detox scrub, 2 month, every 2 months, I have to buy it. So that just gives you a picture of like if I use it every other week, which I think I use it every other week. Um, because and I wouldn't recommend using it every other week. Like I use it every other week, even if I don't shampoo my hair, because the buildup of product will be on my scalp and not necessarily my hair. So I'm not, you know, recommending per se. Like if you um it would last longer for you if you don't put as much product, like because I put product on my hair every day when I have my curls out, which is why I use that much more often than other things. Uh, if I didn't have my curls out, then I probably wouldn't use it as much. But I can see that this is going to last me longer simply because I don't need as much in order for it to get all over my head, because of how crumbly it is. So you don't need as much. I'm going to say when I first did it, I was like, oh, this is going to be messy. It's not really messy. So definitely highly recommend. Let's see, do they give a example of how many times you should suggested use? Hmm, they said that you should do this with your shampoo and then conditioner afterwards. I highly recommend it. It is another useful product. I love the way it smells. It does not smell, it smells like you can smell, you know what it smells like? It smells like the spa. Burke Williams It really smells like a Burke Williams spa. That's exactly the smell. So it has, you can completely smell the cucumbers that's in it for sure. Because they said that the ingredients is cucumbers, aloe vera, and ginger. You absolutely can smell the cucumber, the ginger. I don't know if I can smell the aloe vera, but I definitely can smell those two. And then you can completely feel the Himalayan salt. It's a good product. It doesn't, um, another benefit outside of the other one is that it rinses out faster. So I think the other one, the detox, you have because it's a lather. You really do have to make sure that you're rinsing it out much stronger than this. This rinses out pretty quickly. There's not much of a lather unless you're adding it with something else. And because the mask for me isn't doesn't lather, um, I didn't have any lather. It says it may lather. I did not have it, but if I knew that if I put shampoo with it, I'm sure that I probably would have had a lather, but I didn't have a lather. So there's that. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. I think there's only a few products, and I know that people probably, um, you probably are like, well, is there something that you don't like? And I'm gonna say that there's something of pattern that I don't like. I absolutely hate the Pablo scent, the Palo Santo scent. Hate it. Um, and big ups to pattern, not pattern. I'm sorry. Big ups to Cecred being an ultra. I am going to say the best product is something I did not see in Ulta. And I know that all the other products are really good. I get it because I have the entire line. I have tried the entire line. You've been with me. The one thing I have not talked to you guys about are the drops. I have the drops. I have not been consistent with the drops, which is why I haven't made a video. Um, but everything else I have been completely, I've bought it. The thing, and you all know the thing that I like the most is the mask, hands down. This the shampoo, the hydrating, the I think it's the one that smells like mint. I love that. And then I love the detox mask. I mean the mask. I think the mask is amazing, especially when you're going to use if you have really dry hair, like my husband has really dry hair because he puts nothing in it. I'm constantly like, look, you need to use Cecred because it at least is going to soften your hair a little bit and give it a little bit more moisture until you wash it in. So I use it on my son, the conditioner on my son, and I use the shampoo and conditioner on my son for sure because he also is another one who doesn't put product on his hair consistently. Um, but the thing that works the best that I like I said that I don't see are the brushes. Now I came to you to show you the brush because I did buy the brush and um the comb and everything. But see, here's the thing. I use the brush in the shower. And when I tell you that even when my hair is completely tangled, it detangles. I was like, what voodoo do you have in this brush? The brush is amazing. Hands down by the brush. Hands down the best brush in the world. Let me um let me pull up the brush real quick so I can give it its shine and then jump off. Um, this brush. I know it's in a bundle and I use all of it. I really, really do. But this brush right here is the most important product out of the crew. I do like this though. It's so good when you're taking braids out. And when I take my daughter's braids out, like this is the best thing. And then I do use this quite a bit to kind of detangle and stuff. But this brush right here, and I only use it in the shower while I'm combing between the shampoo and the conditioner. This right here, game changer, amazing. And I also have the pattern shower brush too. This is amazing. And I think it's because it caves. So it's very flexible as I'm brushing through. And so it just makes it a lot easier when you are shampooing and conditioning. It's just, it does make sure that the product is reaching every part of your hair. So it's amazing. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna let you go. Bye.